they built a drift machine out of a DeLorean? Genius! No way I'm leaving this island without giving it a try. And this place is wonderful. Okay, let me get myself together. Good. The faster you go, the more points you score. There's no flux capacitor on this model, but you have nitro for sure. As well as giving you a boost, nitro can put you back on track when you're drifting too far on the edges. Master this, and you'll be a drift god. I'm serious. At this rate, you're going for the eternal drift. It's the drift way to heaven. Beautiful, but a bit high. Actually, I think I'm gonna puke. Any points for the others. After this, you're off the beaten track, and it's gonna be even tougher. Let's see what your destiny holds for you.
Great job, but the journey is far from over. To put your new skills to the test with the most traditional drifting discipline. The next events are confrontations with nature, 2 tollgate time attacks on winding volcanic roads. the Toge. You experienced it with the street racing car during your epic Made in Japan performance. But the game's changed. The Drift Experience series has its requirements, meaning that you can only drive a drift car, but certainly not a boring drift car. Sober but imposing, the perfect car to get through this first Toge in style.
Toge business. You have all the skills a pro drifter can have. Now it's about being thorough.
They don't wanna see me win. Boy, don't play pretend.
You've already beaten Hayato. What do you have to fear today? Sure, you were driving the best car in the world that night, my RX-7, but still, you were on fire. Remember how to ride a bike? It's the same. Your eyes guide the vehicle. Once you've taken the inside track, look for the outside to anticipate the next move and not lose your combo. This descent can be tricky. If you want my opinion, no need to look for the perfect drift. The faster you get to the finish line, the higher your score will be. Swing that, Shelby. Even legends need to be roughed up sometimes. Just a little more effort.
Well done. Let's move on to the following event. On the other side of the volcano, there's still still a scoring event to hit. After an old-fashioned ride, you might want to try a more recent car. It's a major Japanese supercar, transformed into a super drifter. The Motorfest teams put a lot of work into it. Camber adjustment in the front, 200 kilos shaved off the scale, but above all, it's got a 900 horsepower boost. Let me present one of the new monsters of the festival, the 2021 Toyota Super Drift Edition. This time attack is the end of the Togi segment, driver. Enjoy this last solitary moment.
Toge dance. Same drifting song. 3 minutes to make the best score. You know what to do. I'll let you handle it. And you can always count on my special move, the boogie drift of killing death. I'm just in love with what Toyota did with this new Supra, the 5th generation of a myth. Only 3 turns left on that route. Come on, you can make it before the end of the countdown. One down. The second. Finish! Cross that line!
Great job, but the journey is far from over. No point looking for this Supra in a shop, driver. The only one way to get this Motorfest edition is to finish on the podium. Sure, you're gonna have to fight for it, but I've got intel that may fire you up. Truth is, the Motorfest designed this drift experience to answer one question. Can a drift car race street cars? Get ready for a duel of the schools! Drifters versus street racers. Your opponents won't just be names on a board anymore. They're waiting for you on the grid with their street rides. Trust your new drifting skills. They will make the difference. By the way, have you ever seen a Lamborghini skid? Well, you're about to. For this first rodeo, we're giving you a fully prepped Lamborghini Aventador with extra attitude. Not your average Lambo.
For your first race. Right on! And we finally meet our street enemies. This is gonna be interesting. Your drift car is powerful as hell. With so many horses, they'll try to run wild with every acceleration. So hold your reins tight. The street racers are just waiting for you to come off the road. Big sliding coming on the left. I make a pretty good co-pilot. Maybe I can be useful. Expect a big turn sequence in now. Then right. Don't forget the nitro if you slip too hard. It'll straighten you out. Angle. Prepare to take the inside track. See you in the next episode, Bambini.
Great job, but the journey is far from over. So, driver, you see how a drift car can challenge street cars now? Every turn you encounter becomes an advantage that others don't have. And good news, there are plenty of curves where you're heading. Car belongs to a line of traditional racing champions, the Skyline GTRs. These cars were game changers in the 90s. Monsters created to win absolutely everything. The R34 you're about to drive is a worthy descendant. You know it from street and drag races in the past. Now let's see if it's a big deal in drifting.
Second to last race, Drifter. That's how you do it. I'm running out of things to teach you. Maybe I'll just enjoy the show. I'm nostalgic for our Wangan moment. Cool, you already know the car. But this one, what style? You're giving the competition a real fashion lesson. When you manage to drift this bulky bodywork, it's just magic. Wide drift for style or tight drift for speed? Your choice. Both are impressive in their own way. Long slide incoming. Almost there. These guys got their heads bitten off by the kaiju.
job, but the journey is far from over. Epilogue time. If you want to train one last time, follow Waimea Valley. The mountain road will take you to the climax. An icon. There is no other word for the next car. Besides being a natural-born drifter, this car is just the most precious thing in the world for your host. No need to say more. You already know the car and what it's capable of. We just couldn't go with any other car for the last drift versus street race. The RX-7, a drifting emperor.
Yo, DJ, put a nigga back to the record, baby, and give me this right now.